Monica, you have breaking news. Tell us what you know.
Yeah, this is significant, Kristen. It's a question we had posed to the White House for some time now. We knew there were active discussions about it, and now we can confirm, according to a person familiar with the plans, that President Biden does plan to go to Michigan, to the picket line, to be with some of these auto workers who are clearly, obviously, on strike in this moment. And we expect that could take place as early as Tuesday. They're still working everything out, but it comes against the backdrop of what you just laid out there, which was for a couple of days, it was unclear exactly whether the president would be welcome there, what he wanted to do with this opportunity. But then once we saw that actual invitation from the union president extended, this was something that in the White House they were pleased to see. But of course, the politics of all of this, and for Joe Biden, who calls himself constantly the most pro-union president of all time, that is how he likes to identify himself, this clearly will send a message because he is going to insert himself in this labor strike, clearly going and talking about the need for wanting to seek a fair contract for these workers. And now, over the last week or so, we have seen that the White House at the beginning of this was not maybe necessarily welcome to come to Detroit. It was a week ago today that President Biden said he was going to dispatch two of his top aides in Senior Advisor Gene Sperling and Acting Labor Secretary Julie Su. And then in the days that followed, they didn't end up going to Detroit. In fact, they had said they were going to be there. Then they kind of walked that back and said they were just going to participate virtually. So clearly, the White House has been a part of these talks, but they're not in any way a mediator, and they're not seeking to intervene here. But with the president now going, that does shift this in terms of their active engagement clearly. And the other thing we can't fail to mention is that Donald Trump, the Republican frontrunner, the former president, is supposed to be in Michigan on Wednesday, and that's his own counter-programming to the second Republican primary debate, as you know well, Kristen.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.